Hello there. The European Union is not one to miss the opportunity of using a crisis to expand its influence, is it? Liz Truss is off to Prague to join another 40 or so European leaders at the first meeting of the European political community. And our Prime Minister has felt the need to explain why she's going in an article for The Times. In it, she tells us that this new community is not an EU construct or an EU alternative. Better let Macron know that. He started it. And rather than call it the European political community, Truss refers to it as today's European leaders meeting. And not once did she use the term European political community. Now, I take great issue with this because here's what President of the EU Council, Charles Michel, said in his invitation letter about the June meeting of the EU Council. With the dramatic consequences of Russia's war affecting European countries on many fronts, we agreed to launch the European political community with the aim of bringing together countries on the European continent and providing a platform for political coordination. So it is an EU construct, with the invites coming from an EU body, the EU Council. And further, the EU Council lays out the aims of this new EU construct on its website and also says that this platform for political coordination does not replace any existing organisation, structure or process and does not aim to create new ones at this stage. At this stage, meaning it will in future be looking to replace other organisations, structures and processes. But in her Times article, Liz Truss says, "But this must not cut across the G7 and NATO, and it must not be a talking shop." Question: if it is not to be a talking shop, then it must act. And that means it will almost certainly cut across the likes of NATO and the G7. Especially given the EU Council's statement about not replacing other organisations at this stage. This just looks to me like an opportunistic bit of expansionist politicking from the EU. All I can hear are massive alarm bells going off about EU expansionism. And to all those who say there's nothing to worry about because the EU is a mere trading bloc, here's what the EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen told the EU Parliament yesterday about protecting what she called EU infrastructure. We have these satellites in place. We have the capacity to do the surveillance to detect potential threats. So this is also a matter of prevention and awareness. A mere trading bloc with military-grade surveillance satellites. Sounds more like a nation-state by the day, a nation-state looking to expand, expand, expand. And it looks and smells like we're being suckered back into it.